Structures of SF4 and SF6. Sulfur tetrafluoride and sulfur hexafluoride. Sulfur tetrafluoride and sulfur hexafluoride. Here the fluoride is a monovalent atom. That means it can form only one bond. It cannot form double bond like oxygen. So, since 4 bonds are there, we require 4 unpaired electrons. We know the electronic configuration of sulfur. Its atomic number is 16. So, its electronic configuration is neon 3s2 3p4. So, 2 electrons in 3s orbital and 4 electrons in 3p orbital like this. That means here we have only 2 unpaired electrons, only 2 bonds are formed possible. But here in the formation of SO4, we require 4 unpaired electrons. The 4 unpaired electrons is possible when this electron will enter into 3d orbital. So, in first excited state, electronic configuration of sulfur is neon 3s2 3p3 3d1. So, here in the formation of SF4 molecule, sulfur will undergone to sp3 dehybridization. In sp3 dehybridization, it is in planar trigonal shape, trigonal bipyramidal shape. That means 3 bonds are in one plane like this and other one orbitals are like this, perpendicular to that. That means if one sulfur is present, 3 hybrid orbitals 1, 2 and 3. These 3 are in one plane and other 2 are one on the top and one on the bottom. So, it will be like this. So, here while forming the bonds, one of the axes, this pair of electrons which are present in 3s2 will occupy one of the axes in the planar trigonal shape, and the remaining elements only can form bonds like this. So, this is sulfur. One bond will be formed like this on the top and other one on the bottom like this, and we have other 2 bonds will be like this. Here we have a pair of electrons in its axis. So, this is said to be a disordered trigonal bipyramidal shape, or we can see if you observe it, it is just like a seesaw. Seesaw means the children are playing in the parks, you will have one type of game, seesaw, that we call it as this is the stand and these are the 2 seats. Here one boy and here one girl, or one boy and girl are sitting here and they swing like this. That is said to be seesaw. So, here the structure of SF4 is a seesaw structure with one lone pair and hybridization is sp3 dehybridization. Here remember, for any molecule, the thing that you have to remember is what is the hybridization. Here sp3 dehybridization. Then what is the shape? It is a seesaw shape. And how many unpaired electrons are non-bonding electron pairs are present? One non-bonding pair of electron is present here. So, this is the structure of SF4. Now, next come to SF6. SF6 means fluorine can form only one bond. So, 6 bonds are there. So, in sulfur we require 6 unpaired electrons. Here in the ground state we have only 2 unpaired electrons. In the previous case, we observed that in the first excited state, 4 unpaired electrons are there, but in third excited state, the electronic configuration of sulfur is 3s1, 3p3, 3d2. So here 1 electron in 3s orbital, 3 electrons in 3p orbital, and 2 electrons in 3d orbital. So all 6 bonds are single bonds. So all these orbitals will involved into hybridization. So this hybridization is said to be sp3 d2 hybridization. sp3 d2 hybridization. In sp3 d2 hybridization, 6 hybrid orbitals are arranged in octahedral shape. Octahedral means 4 hybrid orbitals in one plane like this. They are in one plane, and other 2 are perpendicular to this. That means if S sulfur is present like this, 4 F atoms will arrange like this in a one plane, and one is like this and other one is other side. So to represent it, let it be like this. This is one plane. There is no bond here, only just to represent the plane I am drawing it. One fluorine will be like this on the top and other in the bottom. Here it is in octahedral shape with bond angle 90 degrees. So in SF6, hybridization of sulfur is sp3 d2 hybridization. Shape of the molecule is octahedral shape. Bond angle is 90 degrees. These are the things that you have to remember while representing the answer for this type of questions. So these are the structures of SF4 and SF6.